Hey guys, this is Gaijin Hunter. The Touhou Project franchise is the largest indie series in all of Japan. It turns 25 next year and is an absolute phenomenon that spans across all forms of media, from games, music, manga, anime, and more. In this video, I'm going to talk about what Touhou is and what makes it so special. While not everyone who is into the series has played or is even knowledgeable about the main games in which the entire fandom is based, let's take a look at them for good measure. The main games are created by a single game creator who goes under his pseudonym of Zune, or his one-man studio called Team Shanghai Alice. He started making his own original series of games in 1995, but the main series really got its start in earnest in 2002, when he rebooted the franchise and made its debut on Windows. Since then, he has created over 20 games. Touhou games are in the bullet hell genre, but there's a few things that Zune does that really makes them unique. First, instead of controlling a ship, you control a cute shrine maiden called Reimu Hakure, who can fly and use her powers to combat yokai and other monsters. Or you can control Marisa Kirisame, a human magician who lives in the Forest of Magic and is good friends with Reimu. The games have a story, generally revolving around an incident that has occurred in Gensokyo, the mythical world in which the games take place. It's up to either Reimu or Marisa to figure out what has happened while combating yokai, spirits, ghosts, demons, fairies, and other powerful adversaries along the way. All the enemies themselves are represented as cute girls as well, and each stage has a cohesive theme and song. Music is at the heart of Touhou games. The creator makes the song first, and then designs a stage and character to match it, and then the actual gameplay that goes around it all. So it feels super satisfying to play because the stages are essentially music videos, with dramatic entries by bosses and attacks all tied to cues of the music jamming in the background. The music compositions themselves are some of the best in the industry and have spawned a slew of rearrangements by fans and other artists. With an attractive cast of characters, a fully realized mystical world that has a distinct Japanese taste, top-notch musical compositions, and some of the most challenging but satisfying gameplay in the bullet hell genre, it's no surprise that the games have a massive following, particularly in doujin circles where fans create an insanely robust amount of fan art, music, videos, cosplay, manga, costumes, events, and more. This is fueled thanks to Zune's incredibly open stance on copyright and fan-made works based on Touhou. Basically, as long as it's self-published and under the doujin category, fans are free to create whatever they like without any fear of copyright claims, and even sell their work as well. With a fabulous game with unique characters and music combined with a free license to express fandom however the fans want to, it's no surprise that Touhou absolutely dominates doujin events. What is doujin? To understand Touhou, we do have to do a brush up on what doujin circles are, because the franchise itself is a doujin work, and its fandom is fueled by doujin circles. In Japan, when a group of fans of a game, anime, manga, or whatever come together and create fan works, they're called a doujin circle, doujin meaning like-minded people. These works are different than indie works in that the underlying purpose of them isn't necessarily commercial, but it's about expressing fandom and having fun. While in the West, the idea of an individual or a group of individuals creating spin-off fan works based on another company's IP would result in the lawyers being sent out, in Japan they consider it more of a parody, an important form of expression. So there's entire events throughout the year in which doujin circles can show off and even sell their work, and some shops even have special doujin sections as well. Comiket, the largest fan convention in the world, attracts over 500,000 people each year in Japan. While most doujin work is using someone else's intellectual property, there are original works as well, and this is where Touhou comes in. Doujin work, generally referred to as doujinshi, also has a bad reputation of being erotic material, and while it's true that a lot of fans like to express their fandom through erotic art and stuff, there are plenty of doujinshi that is for all ages. The history of Touhou. Back in 1995, Junya Ota was only 17 years old and a student at the Tokyo Denki University. He wanted to make game music, but he knew trying to get into a company and make the music that he wanted to do would be really hard. So he decided, you know what, I want to make games too, because that'll be the easiest way to do it. So he bought an NEC PC-98 and started studying the C programming language. He told a friend that he made a game, and his friend told him that he should show it off at Comiket, the largest gathering of doujin circles. This was all new to Zun, but he joined a circle of aspiring game creators and went to the show. The creator name that he chose was his old arcade handle for high score leaderboards, which was ZUN or Zun. He went on to make 5 games over the next 3 years or so, but perhaps because the PC-98 was already pretty outdated at that point, it really didn't become big or anything. Fast forward a few years, Zun was now working for Taito while also self-teaching himself how to make games for Windows in his spare time. In 2002, he was ready to debut his first Windows game and what he considered a reboot of his Touhou Project series. He created his own doujin circle called Team Shanghai Alice, which consists of only him, and he released a highly appraised bullet hell game, Touhou Project: The Embodiment of the Scarlet Devil. This is considered the 6th main game, but the first game on Windows where the franchise has stayed since. Outside the main games, he's teamed up with another developer doujin circle called Twilight Frontier to make a few spin-off titles, such as the Touhou Project fighting games. In 2008, Zun quit his job and set up his own studio so he can continue his work. In 2017, his 16th game called Touhou Hidden Star in 4 Seasons marked the first time that the main games were sold on Steam. He has also helped pen different books, including ones that expand on the lore and world of Gensokyo, official manga, and more. How I enjoy Touhou. In Japan, there's a very popular series of characters that are used in YouTube videos called Yukkuri, which are basically just heads of the Touhou characters that speak using computer-generated voices. They are not only hilariously done, but they really capture the personality of the actual characters. These, combined with some funny meme videos and a new unofficial spin-off game called Touhou Cannonball, got my daughter into the series and she introduced it to me. Once we started learning about the characters and falling in love with the world of Touhou, we found the main games, the books, and the manga as well. Since then, we've been dropping down the rabbit hole, so to say, and not looking back. Favorite characters. Before I end the video, it seems common for those who know and love Touhou that they always ask me who my favorite characters are when they discover that I like it as well. Yuna is a huge fan of the Scarlet Devil Mansion characters, particularly the vampire Remilia Scarlet. I am a big fan of the Oni, so Suika Ibuki is my favorite, and of course I like Yugi and Kassen as well. With a cast of over 140 characters, there are bound to be favorites for everyone. Conclusion. I hope this video gives you a very high-level overview of what the Touhou Project franchise is and what makes it so special. I could make tons of videos about this franchise because I absolutely adore it. I highly recommend that you check out the games, the music, the memes, everything, just the fan works based on it. I guarantee you'll have a good time. Did you know about the Touhou Project? Are you a fan? Or are you new to this? Let me know down in the comments below. I'm very interested to see what you guys think and to actually find out if there's any overlap at all with the Monster Hunter community and the fandom, which is Touhou Project. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, happy bullet hell.